All right, what if I told you there's this one Greek dish? It's the definition of comfort food, but it's also got this secret superpower. It's incredibly good for you. Yep, today we're talking all about the one and only Avgolemono.
It's a good question, right? Can a single bowl of soup really, truly comfort you and act like medicine for your body? Well, stick with me because this traditional Greek recipe might just be the delicious answer. So let's start with the basics, shall we?
So what exactly is Avgolemono? Okay, at its core, it's this beautifully simple soup. You've got a rich chicken broth as your base. Then comes the magic part. It gets thickened with eggs, which gives it this unbelievably creamy, silky texture. And get this, there's no cream in sight. Then you add a big hit of fresh lemon juice to brighten everything up. And usually it's served with a little rice or orzo. So you've got broth, egg, and lemon. That's it. It's like culinary alchemy.
But, it's not just about the incredible taste. Avgolemono is absolutely packed with goodness. So let's kind of pop the hood and see what makes this soup such a nutritional powerhouse. And what's so cool here is how everything works together. It's not just one ingredient doing all the heavy lifting. You've got high-quality protein from the chicken and eggs to help your body repair itself. Then bam, a huge vitamin C boost from the lemon for your immune system. And the eggs are back at it again with vitamins D and B12 for your bones and energy. Even the simple broth is bringing in crucial minerals like zinc and selenium. Seriously, every single spoonful is like watching a masterclass in nutritional teamwork.
And that's really the key takeaway, right? It's a true powerhouse of nutrients, especially when it comes to that high-quality protein. That's what takes this soup from being just a light starter to a genuinely satisfying meal that'll actually fuel your entire day.
And it's not just about fuel. It's also super gentle on your stomach. I mean, the warm broth is soothing, the lemon juice kind of helps get your digestion going, and the rice or orzo adds a nice, easy source of fiber. It's basically the kind of meal your stomach will thank you for. Okay, but the benefits don't stop at just day-to-day nutrition. For generations, this soup has been the go-to remedy when you're feeling sick. And it turns out there's some actual science behind why that tradition works so well.
You know the feeling, right? Sore throat, stuffy nose, you're just totally run down. So how on earth does a bowl of soup come to the rescue? Well, let's break down exactly how it helps.
I love this part. It's like a multi-pronged attack on feeling miserable. First, you get that immediate relief. The warm, smooth broth just coats and soothes a sore throat. At the very same time, the steam from the hot soup helps open up your sinuses. Then the lemon juice jumps in with some mild antibacterial properties to help fight what's going on in your throat. And the whole time, that broth is rehydrating you and giving you back essential minerals. It's a whole healing strategy in one bowl.
And the immune support just comes from all over the place. I mean, obviously you've got the vitamin C from the lemon, but the broth itself is bringing things like gelatin and chondroitin to the party. And get this, here's a really cool detail. Just the warmth of the soup can raise your body temperature a tiny bit, which might help make your body a less friendly place for viruses to hang out. It's just a perfect example of how simple ingredients can team up for a really powerful effect.
But the magic of Avgolemono doesn't just stop with the body. There's a reason we call it comfort food, right? So let's talk about that comfort, the stuff for the soul, and how you can actually tweak this soup to make it perfect for you.
People call this a hug in a bowl, and they're not kidding. There's a real psychological thing happening here. The warmth, that rich but bright flavor, the connection to tradition, it all just brings up these powerful feelings of nostalgia, of being taken care of. It's so much more than just eating. It's a whole sensory experience that can literally reduce stress and just make you feel, well, safe.
And you know what might be the best part? This isn't some super rigid recipe. Think of it more like a template for comfort. It's so versatile. If you want more protein, hey, swap the rice for quinoa. Watching calories? Easy. Use a low-fat broth. You can toss in greens like spinach or kale, or use gluten-free pasta if that's your thing. You can totally customize this bowl of comfort to fit whatever your goals are. Okay, so gotta do a quick but really important disclaimer here. As amazing as this soup is, it does contain common allergens, namely eggs and citrus. And it's also important to remember, right, that the benefits we've talked about, they're based on the awesome nutritional profile of the ingredients and a whole lot of tradition. But this is not, and I repeat, not a substitute for professional medical advice. So please, think of it as a wonderfully nourishing food, not a prescription. And like always, if you have any chronic conditions or real health concerns, chat with your doctor. So when you look at it, Avgolemono is just this perfect example of how ancient wisdom can line up perfectly with what we know about health today. It's comforting, it's delicious, and it's genuinely nourishing. Which kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. What other traditional foods out there are just waiting to be rediscovered?
not just for how they taste, but for the incredible things they can do for our well-being. It's a good reminder that sometimes the best answers have been hiding in our kitchens all along.